Welcome to clickmeproject.com. Let us discuss about SAT, security architecture achieving anonymity and traceability in wireless mesh network. Here is the data flow diagram for our project. Initially, the new user can register their details just for the authentication purpose to get their unique ID and password just for the authentication to transfer the data just to the respective destinations. Once the authentication operation is performed, the user can enter their own logins and select the data to transfer to the respective destinations. In key generation models, just we are going to generate the scheme. The key is used for the encryption purposes. We are just in key generation. After the user selecting data, the respective attributes can be selected. Based on the attribute selection, just the key can be encrypted. Just key can be generated. Just the key can be based on the attributes. Just it can be converted to the respective binary values. The binary values can be represented as a master keys. For that, we are just going to combine the third attributes to generate the secret key generation for the encryption purposes. It ensures the most security for the data transformations in the network. Finally, after the secret key generations, we need to request we need a token to transfer the data to the respective destinations. So we have to pass a request to the trust authority for the token generation. From the trust authority publishes just to authenticate and validate that the user is in the sender purposes, and the token will be generated for the respective operations and generated and provided to the respective users. And from that, the user can generate the blind signatures using the hash functions. From that function, it is used to perform the integrity verification operation at the end of the destination while file is decrypted. In the receiver side, encryption purpose is used based on the blowfish algorithms, which is the key can be used as a secret key generation. The secret key is used for the encryption purposes and is also used for the decryption purpose on the receiver side. Finally, the encrypted data can be transferred and stored in the database servers. Once the destination user is reached, it can be received and decrypt the data from the decryption. To check the integrity, we are going to generate the hash functions as hash code. Based on that, we are just going to check the integrity verifications after receiving the files in the destination. New user can be registered there with their details just like this, with their own MAC addresses, own IP addresses, which are unique, which is used to identify the unique system ID and passwords to transfer the data into the destinations. From that, the user can create his own names as well as like a diamond, and they automatically catch their own unique address and MAC address of the systems. From that, we are going to do their password generations and get your user IDs to login purpose. The registration circles. The user ID will be noted for the authentication purpose. Once authentication is verified, just we are going to the home page of the user respective users. Just we are going to select the data to be encrypted and transferred to the destinations, and we can update their file just with the respective data. If you want to add the data, you can update. From that, generate a key. Generate key. In the generator, there are two attributes are taken as for the generated key for the master key generation. In master key generations can be represented from the as a binary values. From that binary value, you just going to combine the third attribute from that for the secret key generation test. The secret key can be converted into the hexadecimal conversion test for the encryption test, which provides the most security features to transfer the data in the network test, which is used for also the encryption as well as the decryption. On behalf of the token generation test, before going to generate request token, we just need to verify whether the trust authority is started or not. And this is the trust authority server. Just here from the server only, we are just going to generate the tokens for the respective client requests. Thus now the trust authority is waiting for the client request, as it indicates just the trust authority is started. The token generation purposes, the username can be automatically retrieved just based on this. And once that request is sent to the trust authority, the request has been received as a message, and the token is generated and forwarded to the respective clients, and from that, and the trust authority receives the client details stored in the permanent for their further operations. The token is received from the trust authority, messages come to the specific users, and finally, just we are going to generate the blind signature using as function algorithms, and the token details is used to whether it contains any unrespectable tokens. Just we can revoke means just we can remove the unused tokens and encrypt it in an encrypted file using the key as a secret key. We are just going to encrypt this using the blowfish algorithm. Data is encrypted, and just we are going to see the encrypted file, and the data is transferring to the respective destinations. For each user, there is a probability of containing for the encryption as well as the decryption purpose also. After data transferring, just we are going to perform the decryption operations to the same key, and decrypt operation is performed, and the key will be sent from the trusted authorities, and from that key only just we are going to decrypt the files as mentioned before this in the earlier. I am just going to enter the keys as 3ED CV8 as a secret key. From that, the decrypt operations will be performed. Just we are going to see the original images. Just we are going to verify the integrity verification also. Integrity whether the received messages as the sender send verification instance. The received message displays as this, and finally, and we can perform. This is the process of the security architecture for achieving data transformations. And finally, we say this in that papers we have protocols which can be used to ensure the security requirements of the unconditional anonymity for honest users and traceability of misbehaving users. By utilizing these tickets and tokens as self-generated pseudonym and hierarchical entity-based encryption cryptography based on the architecture designs to achieve the desired security objectives and efficiency of data security, achieving and transferring over the network from the source and destinations.